Okay, this is... Hey there, Star, Ace Woman. Hey everybody, I did post something on my community and then I took it down. There has been a bit of confusion with another person that's I was supposed to collaborate with today. I've been in my room ready to go live with this other person on their channel. It was to discuss the case of Oren and Orson, the two little boys. Ace Woman is very aware of this case. So I don't know if she's live right now or not, but I had to deny, reschedule and go with her live hopefully tomorrow morning my time. We have made a different plan. But anyway, I needed to get onto my channel and do my readings, what I normally do for everyone. So Rhonda, can we get a list thrown together? And yeah, so I don't know what's happening, guys. I did post it this morning on my channel, and then I was sitting there ready in the waiting room to go live on this other channel. And then there was a miscommunication about the time differences, and she'd set it for 8 p.m. her time, which was actually now my time, which was no good to me. So unfortunately, I had to say no today to that other channel. So my apologies to Ashlyn on her other channel, and hopefully if we can get everything organized for tomorrow, I should be on her channel briefly tomorrow in the morning doing a bit of a touch base and a look at the Orson and Aaron West twins. Orson and Oren, sorry. The West twins, the little boys that went missing and presumed murdered. I'm saying presumed murdered because they've never found any bodies to my understanding. So anyway, yeah, so anybody that was looking forward to that or going to join in on that, I don't know what happened there. There was a big miscommunication with the timing. I even put it on my channel on the community page, and it had a link. And then when I clicked the link, it was a video from yesterday. So I was really confused about what was going on with this collaboration I was supposed to be doing today, this morning. So anyway, my apologies, Ashlyn, if you're listening, which I don't think she is. I think she's over at her channel trying to do whatever she's doing without me. Anyway, guys, so my apologies if anybody was interested in going to be watching that, but I do need to get my channel going and off the ground. So what are we going to do now? We're going to do a free list. Now, I'm just going to read out the people from yesterday with a free list. And I know my daughter-in-law is not watching at the moment, but it is her birthday, so a big happy birthday to Nancy. Hopefully she has a lovely day and my son treats her well and gives her lovely presents, but knowing my son, he probably will give her nothing. This is what he's like. Anyway, let's have a look. We have, yesterday the readings were Pisces, Lively, Leanne, Zaria, Best Way, Rinta Me, Empress Ajali, Riza, Virgo Sun, and High Vibe. All of those people I just read out. I will not be doing free readings today. You're welcome to do a donation reading, but the free reading, you're not on the list. So who have we got? We got Star, SBMC, Ace Woman, Taiwo, Meh, Peach, Hilary Banks, Cute, Aditi, and it's me and you and BB. Now, I did promise Mama B yesterday when I was finishing up that I would put her first for a reading, but we'll do Star. Rhonda's got it there. So Mama B, I didn't know if you had a question today, but I did promise you yesterday when I seen you in the list in the room that you could get on the list today. Hopefully you would get here early, but looks like you got here after the 10 people were already here, but that's okay. So we will add Mama B in there somewhere, Rhonda, just for today. But in future, it'll be whoever's here first, unfortunately. All right, because I was trying to do something where I did 8 people and 2 moderators, or 10 people and 2 moderators. It's just too much. And I am sporting a headache at the moment, guys, and it does feels, oh, your connection got lost yesterday. Okay, no worries. Yeah, that's all right, Mama B. I will have a look at your question. It's only a quick yes or no anyway. So let's have a look. Free list up first. Let me start writing the list down. All right. So number 1 today, on the 9th of August, my daughter-in-law's birthday. Okay, so first is Star. Welcome, Star. Welcome, welcome. Will you be in a committed relationship this year? Let me turn off that readings are closed thing. Sorry, guys. I forgot to turn that off from yesterday. YouTube. I don't feel very good again today. I don't know what's wrong. I think it's when we get windy days here in the winter, there's a lot of the wattle, the yellow pollen wattle stuff flowering, and I'm very allergic to little white flowers, little yellow flowers, very allergic to all of that stuff. I don't know if it's the stuff, I can't see anything on here. Oh, there it is there. Let me turn the sound down. Alright, there's nothing there. So it's live, but there's nothing there. Alright, let me get back to this. Sorry? Okay, here we go. Star. Will I be in a committed relationship this year? Star wants to know, will she be in a committed relationship this year? Star is Pisces. Will the Pisces be in a committed relationship this year? This is Happy Families down the track. The sun is a really good, if you look at these as what's coming, Star, it does look very promising. There's something to do with healing and cutting off a connection with somebody else. So I don't know if this means the person you're going to get in a committed relationship is ending up something that they're in right now, and then they can be with you, or whether you still have some loose ends to tie up with something you were doing in the past. But I'm getting more of a yes than a no here. We got yes, yes, yes here. There is some healing you yourself might need to do, or whoever this person you're going to connect with, they might be going through some sort of healing and transition phase. It could be something to do with worldly matters. So it could be where you're traveling, it could be where you're communicating with somebody online that's overseas and they come to where you are. So yeah, the world can mean endings, but the world can also mean connections with somebody from a different part of the globe. But the sun is very beautiful, and the Happy Families is all about commitment and love. So I'm going to give you a yes on that, Star. Thank you, Star. Yeah, I can see that the other channel, I just had a check on that other channel where I was supposed to be going live an hour ago, that it was scheduled for the wrong time. It is live, and I don't think there's anything happening there, but that's unfortunate because I think it just went live automatic or something like that. I don't know. I feel really bad, but I did stipulate that I only had a certain amount of time and I needed to be online my time, 9 a.m. So when we got time differences, it causes confusion. Okay, what are we doing? Yeah, I'm going to do your question, Mama B, anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's put you down. I did promise that yesterday. I don't know if you heard that. I just said, Mama B, if you're online tomorrow, if I get online tomorrow, I said I'd chuck you into the list. Still keep the 10 list, Rhonda. Don't take somebody off because of Mama B's reading. I promised it yesterday. It won't happen again, but yeah, I felt bad yesterday with things. All right, does Mariella regret not financially helping me when I was living with her? I asked that because she recently asked me if she can live with me, but I told her no because I couldn't help her. Okay, someone's done a PayPal. Okay, so you want to know if this Mariella, wasn't Mariella the mother of John, was it? Weren't you living with her? So that's a bit weird that she now is asking, can she come and live? I don't blame you. I wouldn't be saying, oh yeah, come and live with me, you know. Anyway, so does Mariella now regret that she didn't help you financially when you were living there? Let's stick to that. Does this Mariella regret that she didn't help out financially when Mama B was living there? Mama B is Aries. When the Aries Mama B was living with Mariella, does Mariella now regret not helping out financially? I remember you said that you were paying things and she wasn't paying. Oh, she's the neighbour. Okay. She's the lady that had 3 kids. Okay, I wasn't sure if she was his mum or what the story was there. I pick up on bits and pieces of people's stories. I don't think she does regret it. I think that she, I don't know, I don't think she really regrets much at all. If she regretted it, Mama B, you would think that whilst you were there, she'd say, oh, I feel really bad about this, that you're paying for this and you're paying for that. I should be helping. Or she would have helped. So I don't think she's now looking. I think what she might regret is losing you and your financial support. This over here is, yes, she does regret it, and the connection. She regrets that she's lost this. I don't know what your connection was with her, whether these were friends or whatever, but she's regretting that she's lost part of what you brought to the house. But as far as does she regret not supporting or pitching in with the money, I don't think so. I think she misses the money, and it's made her in knots now. Like she's like, oh, how am I going to pay for things? I need her help. So, I mean, you've got to look after yourself there, Mama B. I mean, you're young and you're on your journey and you've just moved and that costs money. So you need to look after yourself at the moment and get your own 2 feet square. Let's just give you a tarot card, Mama B, and a Lenormand just for messages. But I don't think she does regret it, Mama B. I think she regrets that she's lost the money from you. That's what she regrets. And she regrets your company, like she hasn't got your company anymore. Yeah, I feel like she took advantage of you as well, Mama B. She was a friend and you helped her out a lot. But I feel like if you were paying, and she was take, why would she regret that now? The fact that she's come to you and said, can she move in with you and share the, you know, if you did decide to do that, you would be needing to stipulate to her that this is how much this costs, and I'm expecting every week on time you have to pay me this amount of money. You would have to be the boss in that situation, not the other way around. Anyway, let's just get a message for you. What's the tarot want to tell Mama B today? You're going to have some new friends, new journeys. This might be about a job or a new application for something. This is something good coming in towards you. Reach for your dreams. You've got the star at the bottom here. Don't put your things second best there, Mama B. And let's just quickly do a Lenormand for you. Lenormand. We've got donations coming in, Rhonda. I'm not sure who they're from yet. I haven't checked. I think there's 2 so far. Lenormand messages for Mama B, the Aries. Well, this card can be nasty or nice. It's the two-faced card. So this is where somebody's acting a certain way, but there's something going on in the background. It also can be telling you to put on the right face for the right occasion and stand strong, sort of thing. The other thing, you've got some sort of application or something coming in that's going to make you really happy. It can be a love message that's coming towards you, but I'm feeling like with the other card that you got, this decision thing here, and bottom of the deck, you know, the star, I feel like something's finally going to come to pass that you've been waiting for, Mama B, and it looks like it's coming pretty soon. It could be some sort of, I don't know, joining into some college or something like that. Can somebody check what that type of currency is, please? Please, having a problem with the supervisor. I will have a look at that question in a minute. I do have some PayPal donations. I just need to quickly look and see who they were from. Oh, I don't want my photo. All right, we have I have money received, and it says it's a gift. So I'm not sure what that's all about. It just says a gift. Okay, it's from somebody called Patty. And Valerie, I can see your money. I can see your payment there. I have PayPal payments that came in before you. So I'm not too sure. It just says gift. Somebody's paid me money. So whoever you are, if you're live right now, can you please explain, is that... Oh, that's you, Patty? So is that a gift to me for being online, or for my readings or something, or are you wanting to ask a question? So we'll clarify that in a minute, but yours came in first, and then we got, is it Riza? Rizanita. Nita. I'll have a look at Nita's first because she's paid and she's got her question here. And then Patty, you clarify what that's, oh, you do want a reading? Okay, Patty, your question, your payment did come in first, and then we have Nita's question, and then we have the super chat. And all of them are long readings. So I'm going to do, Patty, have you got your question ready? When I seen gift on there, I have had people from time to time that just send me money to support the channel, or because I did some reading that I posted and they appreciated it and they just pay money, but that's fine. You lost your job last week and losing your apartment at the end of the month. You don't know what to do. So the question is, what's coming? You want me to see what's coming? Is there another job coming? Is there... Okay, we'll have a look at your situation. I'm really sorry you're going through that, Patty. So Patty's first, then Nita, and then I believe it's Valerie with her super chat. So can we get ready with Valerie's question to repost it when I get there? So this is 3 lots of 10-minute readings. Okay, Patty, we'll look at what's coming. Good luck, Patty. Hopefully you got nice stuff coming towards you. Show me Patty now, soon, and later outcome. Patty now, soon, and the outcome as far as jobs and new jobs and apartments and everything goes. What's going to happen with Patty with work and apartment? The timestamp, put it in the comment section, not here. Not in the live chat. Put it in the comment section that you're reading starting at, just put 19 minutes in the comment section, and then you can come back to it later. Okay, thank you, Patty. I'll do it now. Oh, that was Nita, sorry. Nita. Okay, sorry, Nita. I'll get somebody to put the timestamp there. Sorry, Patty. I thought that was you saying that. This is now. This is what's coming with work. Patty, this is going to be the best thing that ever happened to you. Right now, there's somebody that has been irresponsible with their actions. Now, that could be you. It could be somebody that you deal with. But this is where somebody's regretting what they've done. It's some sort of mistake. There is a friend that has an offer for you. Now, this could be a friend or a family member. They have an offer for you. It's not a lot of money, but at least it's something, and it's a start. And then as far as moving goes, you may be moving in with family or a friend at this time. So there is some sort of connection here going on. I feel that this person either works in medical or she works with money like banking or stock markets, or she could even do things like bookkeeping accounts for people. But yeah, I don't know if she's about the job or she's about you moving somewhere, because you have a 7 of hearts, which is you moving somewhere and you're going to be very happy where you go. But you've also got the job thing here. It just starts off with this, you've got double black sixes here. That can be that you've got about 6 weeks as far as how much money you've got left and the apartment and all of that. It may be 6 weeks, or it may be the 6th of September where you've got to go. But all of these cards here are like a dream and a wish coming true here. We do have a man who's a family man, a supportive man, probably a married man, who has some sort of work for you that will be more money than what this is. And I keep seeing something to do with a restaurant. Now, I don't know if it's working in the actual restaurant itself as a chef, or working as a kitchen hand, or working front of house, or even working doing their accounts or something like that. But I do see something in my mind to do with a restaurant. Now, the restaurant also could represent where you're living on top of a restaurant, you know, in an apartment on top of a restaurant. But put your feelers out, Patty. Connect with friends, maybe old friends, maybe people that own their own businesses, things that where you can join up. But I don't think you need to worry too much. There is stresses there. There is the wrong people that you could connect with as well, so be very careful with who you decide to go on a journey with, but it does look like all your dreams coming true here. There's something to do with babies and pregnancy and baby girl. We got father energy, we got friend and hard-working energy, we got money that will increase with time, and then where you're sitting there going, well, now I'm happy that all of this happened because now I'm in a better place than I was to start with. So it looks like this is a tower that needed to happen for you, Patty, to take you into this new journey. The other thing I'm seeing is something to do, this is bizarre, I'm seeing like a trash can on a street and it's got something red next to it. So I don't know if that's where you're going to live, where you're going to get a job, but there's something on the main street, and there's a fire hydrant, and then there's a trash can, and then there's something like with a red dome. So I don't know if that's the place where you live or you're going to live. Okay, so let's do this. Nita, your reading will be in about... your reading will be in about 5 minutes' time. Okay, Patty. Okay, so this is all what's going on now. This is where you're stressed. You feel like someone took something from you, someone betrayed you, someone lied, some sort of sneaky underhanded business here. It's finally come to an end. The overload is just too much, like it's finally done. You are sad, you are worried, but you will connect either with somebody, a married couple, or somebody that, something to do with family and tradition and solid grounding here. And someone from your past might be able to help you. So there may be somebody that you've totally forgotten about, somebody that can help you with housing and a job. But I do feel that things are going to come through. The money won't be good to start with, but then it builds. Look at that. 5 of Pentacles going to the 8 of Pentacles. This is where you're trying to work out your last dollar till you can get moving, and then you finally got the money coming back in, and you've got a new apprenticeship kind of card starting. So this is where you're getting an invitation to go on this new journey. Bottom of the deck, when something's done, it's done. Don't fight for something like you're beating a dead horse here, Patty. Once it's over, it's over. and find out what's next, what's the next journey. But I do feel everything's going to be fine, especially with these cards. This is all, think about reconnecting with family members. Maybe there's a family, extended family member that owns a business right now. If there's anything to do with a restaurant, I would be investigating that. So there may be a job in a restaurant, there may be a job next door to a restaurant, something to do with a red arc. I don't know what that is. It's almost like a Mexican restaurant or even Italian restaurant. I know they're two totally different cultures, but I'm just seeing Mexican sombrero, and then I'm seeing something to do with Italy and Italian food. So I don't know what that is all about, Patty, but these weird things jump into my head. So let's just get some more information here with the Lenormand. Patty, where she's going now, what's going to happen now, what should she do, what should Patty do? And I just want to take them off the top, all right. What will be coming for Patty? Where should she go now? I'm really struggling with this headache, Rhonda. I'm going to have to go and take something. Really struggling with foggy head and headache at the moment. Ah, look at this. Patty, Patty, Patty. Stand on your own two strong feet, Patty. This is a job opportunity. It's a job movement. So if you can get a job and it's not where you're living right now, and you might have to, you've got to move out anyway, you said, I'd be looking to move to where the jobs are, not trying to find a job where you are. You know what I mean? Because you got movement cards here, you got an offer here, and you got signing the contract, signing the deal coming up. The Lenormand. In the right timing, it's all going to happen. There will be some annoying things along the way, a lot of secrets being revealed, and then finally you're signing the documents down the track. It's going to take a little while, but you've got Nine of Hearts here. This is your dream wish come true. The book can be the Book of Secrets, but it also can be about maybe it's that time is now to take on a course of study to improve your skills for something. At the moment, but I do see that it's either coming through from this woman here, or this is your strong energy, but she could be an air sign, black hair. I know the card shows a blonde woman, but I always feel the Swords is a black-haired woman. But she also could be somebody that's government official, lawyer, that can help you. This here would be more to do with business and travel and movement, but it's also an offer to go strong, and then you're signing documents, and here is the documents coming through, email communications going on. So Patty, even though you're going through a lot of trauma at the moment and drama, even the doorways are here. You're going to have something that you've always done, offered, or something that's totally different and a new start. Either way, it's going to work out because you have double red nines coming out. The double red nines is your wishes coming true. So focus on the positives. Work out where you can go. I don't know what the whole restaurant thing in my head is all about, but that's the first thing that was coming up. Plus the fire hydrant on the main street and something red nearby. I don't know if it's the shop front. I don't know if it's the restaurant front. I don't know if there's some big arch thing nearby. But yeah, that's what I keep getting. Anyway, let's do a yes and no, Patty, just to finish off. And thank you for your donation. So Patty, I'm going to give you 2 yes and no's because you paid a little bit above the normal fee. So just think of your first question in your mind. Don't type it down, Patty. This is messages as well as a yes and no, Patty. Messages jumping out. Someone wants to help you. Someone's got your best interests at heart. And the storm warning, like be prepared for a bit of confrontation with somebody. All right, so let's do your yes and no and turn this clock off. Yes or no for Patty's first question, and bottom of the deck is Patty's second question. So 2 questions, Patty, for a yes or no answer plus some information. Yes or no for Patty's first question is the top 3 cards. Bottom of the deck, bottom 3 cards is Patty's second question, yes or no. Okay, first question, Patty. We do have more of a yes than a no. We got things about signing contracts. Make sure you know everything what's going on and where you can go next. We do have somebody that wants to support you. We got the loving, caring connection card. I do see you sitting here stressed though, even though I'm wondering whether you're trying to do things on your own instead of enlisting the help of others. If there's people out there that can help you, even legal matters that can help you right now, you need to start going on that journey. But I'm giving you a yes on the first question. Second question, bottom of the deck, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so you got 2 yeses to your questions. The goddess of the moon, it can represent the phases of the moon. It can represent things that are unknown right now, or people don't realize what you're talented at. So let's say that you've been working in a job doing the same thing for the last 5 years or the last 10 years, but before that you used to work, I keep going back to this restaurant thing, but you used to work in a restaurant or something. There may be something out there with hidden talents that you have. Over here, Angel of Love, I feel that's all about just being good to yourself. But again, if there is people, family, good friends, even somebody from the past that you haven't connected with that can support you, you need to enlist in that right now. And lastly, you got the thinking woman. So this is think, study, work it all out, and do one process at a time, one day at a time. Good luck on your journey, Patty, and thank you so much for your donation to kick this day off with the donations. I'm just going to write this down. So Patty, donation, PayPal, and Super Chat. So Patty and Nita, and then we had, was it Valerie? Let me just scroll back. Was it Valerie that was up after this? Where are you? Valerie. Rhonda or somebody, I'm just going to scroll through and see, did we work out what that is in US dollars? Can anyone tell me what that is in US dollars, please? I think that's a euro. Is it a euro? Rhonda, while I'm doing this next reading, could you just confirm what that payment from Valerie equates to? Is it a mini reading or more of a detailed reading? Okay, so, and then just let me know. All right, so Nita, you're up next. Your question is on here, so I'll just have a look. Nita. We're going to timestamp Nita's when I start. Okay, so you want to see if where things are going to go with Harold. Okay, so let's have a timestamp for Nita. We'll start on 34 minutes for Nita. So somebody, can you please go put that in the comment section? Nita's reading timestamped at 34 minutes. I'll just get this ready. Ready to click start, pause. As soon as it hits 34 minutes, I'll start her reading. Get a drink ready. I do have to go offline soon, guys. I'm going out somewhere and I do have a headache, so if you do want a paid reading, you need to do it now. Okay, so let's start the clock. That's 34 minutes. This reading is for Nita. Okay, Nita, you want to see where things are going to go with Harold. Will he be, did you say, it's funny that you picked a specific date like that. It's like it's really exact that you decided on a specific date. So you want to know, will he reach out and will you continue the relationship? So I'm going to do you, Harold, and what's going to come. So Rizanita, Harold, and what's the connection? What's going to happen? Will they reconnect in a relationship on August the 19th? Will Harold and Rizanita reconnect in a relationship on the 19th. Do you really, really want this relationship, Nita, or because it's looking like somebody who's done with a relationship on your side of things. I think you're scared that it might not work. I don't know if you're worried about Harold's intentions, whether he is true and thinking about possible turning this into a long-term commitment down the track, or whether he just wants to fool around and have some fun and be more of a free man than be with you. But your energy is showing me something where you're very stressing yourself out about, do I really want this? Do we really match each other? Maybe it doesn't work. And then sometimes you have these happy memories and you sit at home and you feel, oh, but I do like him. I do like the look of him. I do like the feel of how things were. But then you're not too sure. When I look at Harold's energy about where he's coming from, he's all about business and work and money. His career path, reaching to the top and what he wants to do in the future. He is a bit of the jealousy streak is sitting over here. This can be either somebody's jealous of what he gets up to, or he has a jealous streak in there. But his cards are mostly showing me somebody that's just work. That's all about work, what I'm looking at there. Down the bottom here, the connection, what's to come of the connection, it does look nice. It looks like you will reconnect. It does look like there's a lot of passion and love, but there's also secrets between both of you, Nita. It's where you're not really speaking up about, you talk and you're truthful, and you talk about your plans, he talks about his plans, you work things out together. This is thinking about more towards your side, thinking about this needs to be just me and him. On his side, it looks like, I like being around Nita, but I also like being out with groups of people and joining in with lots of things. It does look like there's some nice stuff coming, but whether it would work or not, I'm not too sure with these two cards, these two energies. So let's just see what else the tarot has to say. What will become of Nita and Harold and this relationship? Will it be a commitment down the track? Will Nita and Harold end up having a commitment when they reconnect? Will Harold, and what's his intentions as well? Show me Nita's side, Harold's side, and what will come of it. My phone just flashed and turned on. Somebody's done a PayPal, Rhonda, and it's on 1044. I'm going to have to turn readings off soon because I do have to go offline in about 35 minutes. Rhonda, if you can set a clock for 35 minutes, I should be wrapping things up by then. All right. 35 minutes, and then especially if I start getting more and more donations, I need to wrap things up. Okay, more. Show me. First, let's show me Nita. Nita and Harold from Nita's point of view. Now show me Harold about Nita from Harold's point of view. Oh. Oh, he's just showing up as a couple. I think that these might be both strong energies and maybe go head to head by the looks of that. Now show me possible future connection between Harold and Nita, if anything. Okay, so first up with your energy, you are making all assumptions about what it is, what it's not, how it should be, how you want it to be. You say that, I'm willing to go along with how he feels and that, but I'm not too sure if I want that, but then you want to do it your way. You definitely have a friendship, loving kind of connection going there, but there's also concerns about whilst you two energies have been apart, what's he been doing? Has he been connecting with somebody else? Has he got eyes on somebody else? Because this can be a third-party fear. I'm feeling like this is a positive energy though. This is where you're trying to slow it back. I don't know which energy pulled back, but this is where somebody just wants to take one day at a time and see and just have a friendship right now. But that's sitting on your side. On his side, I see like where something's over and done, but then I see a rushed energy of the two of you coming together. That he's rushing to you, you're rushing to him, and you're showing up like a husband and wife kind of connection, that you's colliding with each other. So he may also be thinking that it was too quick and then it was over. So he may be sort of in a weird place at the moment about this relationship. Down here, what could become of the connection? It's showing a beginning and then an ending. So it's showing a beginning of something new and working it out which way to do it, but it's also showing that either you or him detaching emotionally from the connection. But then it shows somebody sitting there saying, I want a long-term commitment. And then we got the rushed energy again. So we got an extremely slow energy, let's take it one day at a time, sitting beside, I'm walking away. And then we got a rushed energy bringing things together with a new beginning. So it's a very confused connection. It's probably because you were together, it was a short connection, you decided to separate for a little bit and just take your time and then reconnect on a certain date. What I'd like to ask, what I feel you should ask yourself, or he should be asking you, is what happened that the connection didn't just continue on a daily basis instead of deciding to split the connection and take some time out from each other and reconnect down the track. It's kind of a weird thing to do. Like you meet somebody, it's really rushed, and maybe, yes, it might have been going too fast, but why disconnect altogether? Why not just say, let's just take it one day at a time now, let's just slow it down a little bit? Because it's weird that it's like he's felt that you disconnected, it was over, but then he's showing you two together. You're showing that you're got all this expectation of how you want it to be, and you're trying to say you need it to be a nice slow journey, but you're worried about possible third parties, but you're also worried about it just being friends. And then down here, like my normal cards are showing a good connection and lots of fun, but it's not showing a proper solid commitment. And then we got beginnings and starting something fresh with deciding to not commit to it or walk away from it emotionally, and then saying, I want to commit long-term journey here. And then somebody being a bit rushed and either saying yes or no. So let's just clarify more down here. Okay, I knew that was going to happen. I'll just clarify with 3 more tarots. Nita, show me more about Nita and Harold. What's to come of this connection? What's to come of the connection between Nita and Harold? Will it come together or will it go separate ways? Alright, everything's falling on my lap. I'm not going to read all of those cards. It's way too many cards. Just 3 cards, please, to finish this reading. Okay, that did come out upside down. That is single energy. So this is hanging around, waiting, seeing how things are going, and then one or both of you making a firm decision about which way this is going to go. Unfortunately, Nita, it is showing the energy of 2 separate energies, 2 people deciding to just be single at this time and not join this connection back up. You will have a friendship connection with him, possible sexual kind of connection if that's what you're wanting with him. He's in 2 minds about it, you and him together or nothing, or it's done. But this hanging around waiting card is coming out about this connection, and then one of you make a firm decision about this is what I'm going to do, so the other one's going to have to follow. Which one? I don't know. With him having the 2 swords people there, I'd have to say it's probably him saying which way it's going to go. It's not looking too great about 2 people coming together, Nita. It may be that yous are too different or your expectations are too different. I'm not too sure. Anyway, that's what we got there for you, Nita. Try and stop stressing about it, Nita. You did have a lot of stress cards coming out right at the beginning. Let's just do a couple of Lenormands and a yes and no to finish this reading for you. Yes or no, and just 2 messages from here for Nita and Harold. 2 cards for Nita or Harold, top and bottom, please. It might be too hard of a journey, Nita, and it's just sort of not the right timing at the moment. This is you, your wishing, your hopes, your dreams, your fears, trying to pull something together, and this card represents him saying it just looks too hard at the moment, so it's sort of like not right, the balance is not there. Let's just quickly do a yes and no for Nita. We'll do 2 yes and no questions, Nita. Question number 1 will be answered with the top 3 cards. Question number 2 will be answered with the bottom. Okay, and that's the end of Nita's reading. Up next, let me just scroll down. What do we got next? Up next, we got Valerie. Valerie is next. She paid $11 on Super Chat. Okay, Valerie, it's $14 US for a full and it's $7 for a mini. So mini is 5, the other one is 10. So I'm going to do your timing in the middle there, because you're missing a couple of dollars there. All right, so Nita, sorry Nita, let's just finish this off. Yes is the top 3 cards, bottom is the second question is the bottom 3 cards. Yes or no is the top 3 cards for the first question. Yes or no for the second question is the bottom 3 cards. Sorry, I said that completely wrong the first time there. We have no, yes, and maybe. This is all about not getting yourself stuck in an attachment that you have to have a particular thing a particular way. This is telling you to ground yourself and stand solid on what it is you want and how can you have it or can't you have it, that sort of thing. This here might be a time of rest and relaxation where you need to withdraw from a situation. I'm feeling more of a no answer here. The only really solid yes is there in the middle. Next card out just to confirm, yeah, this is more of a no. So question number 1, I'm getting more of a no than a yes. It was yes, no, maybe. But then I was confirming it with another no. Bottom is your second question, yes or no? Yes. Definitely yes. Yes. We don't need to do another card. You've got something to do with the thinking man, somebody that needs some time here. It can be somebody that can help you as well. You got the woman holding the heart. You yourself are the female. You're holding your own heart in your hands and choosing wisely with what you want to do. The garden and the gate is basically where you're standing in your house, in your car, wherever you are, and you're deciding what's next for you. 3 very positive cards, a yes answer. Anyway, that's it for Nita. Okay, Nita. Now we have Valerie. Okay, Valerie, I'm just going to have a quick drink. Thank you for your patience and waiting. Welcome back. I think that thing worked, what I did, where I removed that piece of the video at the end. So, all right, let me just check my phone for any other payments. Okay. Okay, we have with a, what is that? Is that Australian dollars or US dollars? US dollars. Okay, we have a detailed reading for after this next one. So we have Valerie is next. So you're having a problem with a supervisor in a new job and I cannot work there. Please, will my employee CPAS Social Security place me somewhere else, please? Okay, so you want to know if there's going to be a new job opportunity, actually. You want to transfer or something. Okay, so I'm assuming your name is Valerie, so I'm going to use that name for the reading. Now I'm going to set this clock for custom 6 minutes, and then you'll get about 8 minutes for this reading, okay? All right. Valerie. What is to become of Valerie and her job? Will CPAS, Social Security, place Valerie somewhere else soon? Will Valerie be getting a new placement in work soon? Will Valerie be getting a new placement in work soon? Show me what's going to happen currently with her job and where she's going. So I'm going to, this side is what's going on and where you're going. So I'll just put five cards for your name on either side instead of your whole name because it's very long. This is for Valerie right now. And this is where you're going to end up going. Ooh. Okay, Valerie, there's some big roadblock about moving you at this time. Do you have somebody, Valerie, that is close to you where you can, even though you're having a lot of problems with the actual supervisor on the job, is there other people that you work with? Because I'm seeing a good connection between you and other people. And then I see the problem with the supervisor. I don't know if your supervisor is male or female. It doesn't matter. Just the energy of the card. This is somebody that creates stress. And it's like learning a lesson or trying to learn something but just not getting through what's going on there. And this can be where somebody folds their arms and doesn't listen. Now, I don't know if that's your energy or the supervisor's energy, but this is sort of like a roadblock here. But there is nice friendships and there's people that can create balance within what you're currently doing. If you were to like what's coming, this is more stress than that, unfortunately, I'm seeing here, Valerie. So at this time, I feel that to move you into another position, the other position is not available. So it's like it's not ready, it's not available, because this is just a big fat no about you moving into another position right now. This is about trying to make things more balanced where you currently are. It would be very, very hard if you've got a supervisor that you have to connect with on a daily basis, you know, at work, that's, you know, making things difficult. There's something to do with a relationship that is nothing to do with work. There's a personal relationship tied up to where you are right now. So I don't know if your supervisor is male or female, as I said, and whether there's other parties involved in this sticky kind of situation, but it kind of looks like friendship and marriage, and then some sort of something in the background there. So let's just get more information for Valerie about her current position and will she get a new position soon. Okay, I turned these around. I've turned them all upside down. Okay, so where you are right now, even the money showing up as it could be better, or somebody's not being responsible for the actions and blaming somebody else for the actions. I see that there may be a little bit of fun and games going on where you work right now, and maybe you called somebody out being inappropriate, or maybe you were called out. I just feel like, you know that old thing about like someone dobbing somebody in? I feel like that kind of situation here, because this is the person, he's a businessman and everything, but he's charming and fun, and but if we just look at the energy of the card, we have two people basically like in a marriage, and then we have an offsider here. So I don't know if there's a third party thing going on making it uncomfortable, or something personal coming into the job that shouldn't be there. But I feel like you're putting a big wall up and you're trying to protect yourself. You need to just do one day at a time right now. Go to work, do your job, keep your head down, try and ignore whatever's going on. Get yourself some relaxation, meditation, whatever it is when you leave work. I also feel like for you to change jobs right now, money would be a problem as well. Over here with where is things going to go, you're just going to have to be patient right now. This is where you're stressing yourself out to the max with work. Eventually things will balance back out, but right now it's showing me stressful situations where you're being told just patiently wait. Don't bite, don't react. When you need to, go to work and then withdraw, go home. This is even like somebody that just doesn't want to go to work at all anymore. And you just call in and say you're not well or things like that. But if you're patient, the timing will turn things around and justice will come. You may be dealing with a Virgo energy, a Leo energy, an air sign energy. Let's just get more information for you on this, Valerie. There are 3 of them, 3 supervisors. Okay, that's why we got this. They look like they're cliquey, Valerie. It looks like they have more than a business friendship going on here. It looks like there's something not right here, and you unfortunately are caught in the middle of whatever this is. There is a kind of envious feeling here coming off a female energy where she makes it difficult for you or something. So let's just get more information on this, Valerie. It does sound toxic, It sounds very toxic. This here is where these people are having their own fun and games at somebody else's expense. And that's Valerie there showing up as this black 4 where she knows stuff. If she says something, this person will go against her or whatever. It's hard if you've got somebody that's a good worker and they're just trying to do their job and do the right thing. And this kind of carry-on's going on because we got like a married couple here, and then we got, who's that? You know, and then we got a third party card going on, and it's like it's something openly doing something, but it shouldn't be happening, and they know it. Karma's a good thing, Valerie. Eventually things will come back around. Different race and higher education. Okay, more information for Valerie, please. Okay, let's turn these all up. Okay, Valerie, you're in luck. Try and take your time, go to work, keep your head down, don't get involved in any kind of communication whatsoever unless you absolutely have to. If anything is said that upsets you and whatever, just say, okay, I'll take that on board, and I need to go do blah, blah, blah. Withdraw yourself from a situation, even if you have to have sick days or something. Please, if you do need it, seek professional advice, professional counseling and things like that. This here is where you're literally feeling like just walking out the door and not going back there, but you know financially you can't do that. You will have victory and success. You do have your wishes and your dreams eventually coming true, and your trusting in your intuition will get you through. So what you know or whatever, you need to lay out what I know about these people and what they're doing. How does it help me? If it doesn't help you, throw it in the bin. You might need to do some sort of disconnection ceremony for yourself. It is full moon, I believe, on the 12th or the 13th of this month. I would be doing a disconnection and chucking out these feelings and that you don't need to be dealing with, and try and focus your energies on things that make you smile and happy at the moment. Doctor gave you 17 days sick leave. That's what you need to do. Withdraw, recover, find out where else you can go. Instead of waiting for that company to put you what you said, that, what was it? Some company you said, will they place you somewhere else? Instead of waiting for them to do that, have a look yourself to see what other options you've got out there, because eventually you will have something good come through. Yeah, I'll be signing off in 15 minutes, guys. So let's just do these. These are just to finish your reading, and then I'll do one yes and no for you, Valerie. And that was your wishes coming true that just flopped out on the table then. Show me some good news for Valerie. Is she going to get a new opportunity coming soon? You have This is the annoying situation right now. Wish is coming true, and then it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time, Valerie, and then it will come around. So right now, look after yourself, get your health in order, and then come in strong. And I didn't see anything about fired. I didn't see anything about being fired. Yeah, that would have been an upside down thing. It would have been a black fives altogether. I just seen where you got to keep going. All of the black stuff on this side could have represent being something coming to a sudden end, because you had 2 black 9s. That can mean something's come to a sudden end, but I just felt that that was all of your restless feelings and nervous energy and sadness and anger or whatever. But yeah, that could represent that that job is done down the track. But I was asking, are you going to get placed somewhere else? I wasn't asking, are you going to lose the job? So I was asking about you being placed somewhere else, and it was saying not yet, not at this time. So your ending cards are showing putting up with some more annoying crap, followed by wishes and dreams coming true, but in time. All right, let's do a quick yes and no to finish off. So you could ask that in your mind now, Valerie. Will you end up being fired? I don't know what you're going to ask, so I don't want to put that energy in here. What is the answer to Valerie's question that she has in her mind? What is the answer to Valerie's question that she has in her mind? Yes or no? Yes. 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 Wow, 3 beautiful cards, 4 beautiful cards. Okay, Valerie, somebody, you've got to find out who your support person is where you work. If there's nobody where you actually work, but there is somebody that you could meet up with on your break, that can make you feel better, that's what you need to be doing. But you need to be looking for your support person. There are other people out there. You need to find the right community of people where you all blend together. And then the 5th chakra is where you speak up and you tell people what it is that you want. These are very positive cards. Down here, somebody knows something about your hidden talents here, and they want that where they are. So you may actually find yourself another job and just walk out and not go back. But it's not going to happen right now. I feel like with the double 9s and everything, it was telling me that it's going to come to a peak around September. So you've got another, like another so many weeks, and then we're hitting September. Whenever this is going to happen, whether you leave the job or you're fired or whatever it's going to happen in September. So that's where I was seeing it. But this is really good energy. So a lot of your cards are showing me really good energy is coming, Valerie. So the social assistance meeting is tomorrow. So they might not be able to do anything for you right now, and then something will happen in September. They'll contact you, and then you'll go up to these people that have been toxic with you and just say, I'm done, I'm out of here, and you'll leave. All right, that was Valerie's reading. Thank you, Valerie. What do we got next? Rhonda. MM is next with a full question, which is on PayPal. Thank you, MM. I won't show the phone underneath the screen today. Okay, so you want to see if there's reconciliation with C, the Leo, and then and just look at the financial situation as well. Yeah, we'll try and look at both of those things. Let me just quickly have a drink. Okay, so this reading will be about 10 minutes. And then depending, it'll be 20 past 11 then. I do need to sign off at past at the very, very latest. So Rhonda's doing a bit of a countdown there for me. So this reading, and then I'm just going to turn everything off, so no more donations now, hopefully. I haven't seen James, so if he does come in, I might have to do his later. Let me just turn all of these off now, because I do have to go. I'm really not feeling the best at the moment. I'm just going to close that. Yeah, I won't be coming back online because I just don't feel well. I feel like I've got sinus or something today. All right. So here we go for MM. Now, MM, I'm not going to say your name while I'm on camera. I'm going to... Oh, you can donate, James. Just for one mini, James. Just for one mini if you're going to do the donation, because I am signing off. I have to go somewhere. Plus, I'm not feeling the best at the moment. Okay, so I won't say your name, MM. I'll say it. I'm going to go quiet right now, guys, because I've got to say this name in my head. Reconciliate. Will there be reconciliation with C, the Leo? MM. Will there be reconciliation with C, the Leo? And any financial information that needs to come through at the same time, please. I might do the financial information over here. So left-hand side will be about the reconciliation and the relationship with C, if that's going to happen. And then a few cards over here for the financial situation from the bottom of the deck. Okay. Okay, that's your name spelt out in the proper letters of your name. We'll just put 3 to represent C, the Leo. This is looking quite okay, but see how we've got black, red, black, red, black, red, black, red. That's where you're on, you're off, you're on, you're off, you're on, you're off with somebody. Chance of reconciliation, you actually have the best numbers for 2 people being together, but they're split up by problems. 2, 4, 6 in numerology when you're looking at a couple is probably one of the best combinations you can get. This is 2 people that are on the same process together, that want to link together, they're both committed to the journey. The 6 is about sharing responsibilities, and you've got 2 of them. That means him being responsible, you being responsible, and in a good way, sharing the duties, sharing the responsibility. And the 4 is the happy home and contented. I do see there are some mega issues here. I'm just trying to pick that up and move it. I feel that you may be admired and popular with a little bit too many people, and so is he. I also feel that C, the Leo, may need to grow up a little bit and decide, does he want to have a relationship with you and be solid with you, or does he want to run around town and have drinks here and there and have a coffee somewhere? Or, you know, he's saying the words, but then his card is showing me somebody who's acting like a little boy. You over here, you're very admired and desired by a lot of people, but you're envied by people as well. We do have 3 6s in here. Unfortunately, you've got a black one next to you. That can be where you feel this rush of love here, and it's something you want, but then you feel that it's something irresponsible or disappointing, and it doesn't turn out what you thought. So it's sort of like an up and down journey here. I feel like it was a fiery match in the first place. I feel like in the match in the first place, the way it come together was unlikely. And then it worked well. It's like 2 people that work side by side well together, but relationship wise there are something from either his past or your past or both that damaged how you are with people. So yeah, if you were in a bad relationship in the past, or you grew up in a toxic household, or he did, it influences how you two connect with each other. But your question about would you reconcile, this is showing a nice reconciliation here, but this is showing where it comes together and it breaks up, and it comes together and it breaks up. So I'm not too sure whether this would work for you, MM. More information for and C, the Leo. I know a Leo that starts with C. Married one. Married Leo. Okay, all of these are upside down, so that was supposed to be upside down then, not these. All right. Well, the upside down Three of Swords could mean a reconciliation and amending of something that went wrong. The upside down Ten of Cups, normally that is, Ten of Cups is happiness, togetherness, sharing fun and laughter with each other. When it's upside down, it's one or the other is thinking that this thing is over. The Lovers, if I turned the deck up the way it was supposed to be, the Lovers would have been upside down, but let's say it's not. This is a soul connection between you and this person. This is where when you are together, it's like the world doesn't exist, but the world does exist. And the world that exists around the two of you, like your job, your commitments, whatever it is, causes a ruckus with this relationship. So down here we had the trying to escape and heal from the past. We had trying to make firm decisions, and then looking at working hard at this. There is a possibility that you could work hard at this. Now, you did ask me to look at financial situation if I could. I'm just going to quickly touch base with that over the next couple of minutes. Work-wise, this is a lot of work but not a lot of money, but then the money goes up. Then there's a lot of work, a courtroom, things like that, or something government official kind of thing going on here. And then this is where you're passionate about what you want and what you do, but there's letdowns in the financial situation. Then down here, you've got somebody young willing to work side by side with you. It's even like a family connection thing going on here, brother, sister, cousins, something, even best friends. Your tarots, as far as financial situation goes, there's going to be some ups and downs financially. There's going to be some sort of heavy loss. Then this is where you recuperate and you start to fix things. You make a solid commitment to the journey, and then finally the money's coming in. So it looks after a long, hard kind of journey. Something legal official is sitting here. So there may be signing documents, bringing one job to an end, starting a new job, bringing a company to an end, starting a new company, or joining with somebody else. Then it finally works out financially. I'm just going to ask some more information from the tarot about you and this connection to see. And then I want you to think about a yes or no question when we get here. Okay. Okay, so more information. What should, I won't say your name, and do about this connection with C, the Leo? Is it going to come together or not? It's a lot of hard work, MM. Either you or him being very stubborn. This is saying, let's just take it one day at a time. Let's pace ourselves. Either you or him is hanging around waiting for this thing to be something. I feel at times you feel left out of the loop, or he withdraws himself and he's left out of the loop and he just sort of does his own thing. The Ten of Wands, it's like, it is upside down, so the burdens are not as bad as they are made out to be. I'm sensing something where he sends you a message, he was supposed to meet you, you're hung around waiting at a restaurant or somewhere, and then he doesn't turn up, and then he sends you some sort of message that doesn't make sense about where he was. And he says, oh, I was all tied up, the kids, the ex-wife, whatever. So it's like excuses, but I feel like you don't buy the excuses. And then this over here is where you're totally looking at the relationship from whether it's viable, whether it's something that, is it going to make you happy, or is it just going to cause you stress? Is it going to be something where you, if you join together, would you be financially able and stable together, or is it something that's going to create more problems financially? So I feel like you're sitting here assessing, is it good or is it not so good? Because I'm not seeing great stuff around this relationship. More just to finish it off. Okay, so it's showing me where you're holding on to what you thought it was. You're holding on to the dream of this thing together. There will be some sort of victory and success, whichever way you go with this, MM. And then you've got a Virgo energy sitting here. So I don't know what star sign you are. This would be your Virgo sign as well. So there's an earth sign sitting here for some reason. But yeah, the Hermit, after a victory, this is where somebody heals and withdraws. So is it coming together or not? I feel like it's going to clash and separate at the moment till finally you or him make a firm decision here to either take this thing on a journey or to let it go now. But I do feel you need to do a lot of investigation here. If he was supposed to meet you somewhere and he tells you some big story and then somebody else confirms to you, oh no, I seen him, he was over at blah, blah, blah. He wasn't down doing anything. He was over at blah, blah, blah. If you're seeing lies or something coming out, yeah. I just feel like it all depends on what this card is showing you. What is she going to find out? This is somebody investigating and looking into things that have been said, things from the past, things that are planned. What's the outcome with this Seven of Pentacles sitting here and this victory card, please? Why is this clock not going off? There it is. You need to trust in your gut. If you feel something's correct and right and true, that's what you need to do. If you feel like something's not right for you, that's what you need to do. Whatever you're going to do about this situation, you are going to be very happy. You are going to be very desired. You've got the Empress. So this is like, if that was the Emperor, that's where he sits on his throne and he says, this is how it's going to be. This is where you decide what's the next step with this person. Financially, with these extra cards, this is victory and success after a long bit of a battle, and then putting your money and investments into something wise for the future to make it grow. So investment-wise and financial-wise looks pretty damn good, but the relationship between you and this person, very confusing from what I'm looking at here. Let me just get you two of these. Oh, you are the Virgo. Okay, you're showing up as your own strength in the reading. You know what you need to do to move forward. Okay, so yes or no for your question will be on these cards here, and I just want two more of these. I'm just going to do these for about you and the Leo Two more cards just to finish off the reading about and this Leo person. There could be a reconciliation, but I don't know if it will last. That's what I'm feeling. I don't know whether it'll be what you're wanting and what you're needing in your life. A lot of hard work is ahead here with this and you need to be wise. Think about the past. Think about what happened in the past. Does this work or not? And you've got the Seven of Diamonds there. That's about movement forward in the right direction with what you choose. Let's quickly do yes or no. Yes or no for the question that is thinking about, the Virgo. The Virgo is thinking about a question right now. Is the answer yes or no? And plus messages just to finish this reading for her today. I'm saying your name in my head. When I'm saying in my head, I'm saying your real name. Yes or no? Okay, you had happy families flip just then. Yes. No. No. Maybe. Okay, so some healing needs to happen here. Your messages. I'm getting a more of a no about the question, so I don't know what you were thinking about just then. Who's deceiving who? Are you deceiving yourself? Is somebody else deceitful? Hear about all being tied up. That's where somebody's not available to you or you're not available to them and it's just the wrong timing. So they're both no, negative energies. The healer is really not a yes or a no. It's more of a time to heal and work out what it is your focus point needs to be. Bottom of the deck, something going on in the background is the door to your personal healing and happiness is right around the corner. You need to find out what that is. Anyway, that's what I get for you. I am really, really not feeling good. I'm just going to turn this heater off. I don't even want to go out for the might cancel it actually and go and lay down. I felt off yesterday as well. There's a bit of a bug going around our area here at the moment. Hopefully I haven't caught it, but I have been out and about nearly every night. We've been going and having lunch, or we've been out to the club for something. So I've been out and about with a lot of people. So anyway, what are we doing? We're doing James now. James, last reading for the day. I won't be able to do any of the free lists, so if you are still waiting for that free reading, I won't be doing any more free lists today. Thank you guys for hanging around. I just really don't feel the best, so I feel like I've got horrible sinus all in my face. Okay. James, will you be in a relationship by the end of this year? I hope so for your sake, James. I hope that someone beautiful comes into your life, makes you happy. Here we go, James. I didn't even do all my candles stuff this morning, Rhonda, because I was trying to set up ready to do that other thing, which didn't happen. I might be able to go on her channel as soon as I'm finished here if she's still got it running, but I don't know what she's doing on that channel. I'll have to have a look. But I'm really not feeling good. And I won't have time anyway if I'm going to leave soon. Will James be... Will James be... Let me just start that again. Sorry, James. Will James be in a relationship by the end of this year? Is James going to be in a relationship by the end of this year? You're going to be in 2 relationships. They're not actual relationships, 2 people just together, holding hands, you know, being in the same house together. It's more of friendships and going places, but there's 2 women here. They're opposites in colouring. One of them's dark, one of them's blonde. One of them might have green and blue eyes. The other one might have brown eyes or hazel eyes or something. One of them could be into healing or medical or even work with money or something. The other one could be into physical fitness or retailing stuff. And a talker. This one could be a bit sharp and cold. This one could be more fun and games. But the double sevens is where you finally find your circle and your people. I feel one of them's more about a working partnership and the other one's more about trying to get something off the ground with her. I feel the fair-haired one, she could even have red hair. Red hair, blonde, light brown. This one would be brown, possibly wavy or curly hair, or even black hair on this side. I feel one of them, it's more of a business friendship and going places together. The other one is where you're trying to get some sort of love thing here going on. But the answer is more of a yes than a no. You will be involved with somebody, but I think at that stage it's more of just a connection where you go places together. Show me James and his love life connection. Is there a love life connection before the end of this year? I just don't like that black 5 there. That can be where somebody is hiding how they feel. No, we got another black 5. Another 5 that's black. The timing's really bad here with the black 5s. So it's showing me where if you're supposed to go meet up with her, then something else goes wrong within your family, with your brothers or something like that. It could even be a work commitment thing where it doesn't work with the relationship kind of thing at the same time. So it's more of a yes that there'll be somebody, but it's more of a no with what I'm being showed here about what would transpire. Let's have a look at some of these. James and a connection before the end of the year. Is there a connection in love before the end of the year for James? There's going out places, there's watching something grow, and you being desired, James. So you are wanted, you are desired, there are options. It could be more than 2 women, but there's definitely a connection with work, and then there's a connection on a different level. But being just with one person in a relationship, I'm going to say no to that, James, because this is the guy that has more than one female around him. He's like the Knight of Wands. So this is you feeling admired and desired and stuff like that. And this is even going places and enjoying beautiful food, beautiful company. This is waiting for something to grow. The sun is beautiful energy. Sorry, James, I'm not... The queens came out. I was excited when I seen the 2 queens come out. Well, I was excited when I seen the first queen. I thought, yes. Then when I seen another one come out, I went, uh-oh, there's 2. So you're still in a decision place. Hopefully it's not, what's her name, Patty and Olivia. Hopefully it's not still the same sort of in the middle of the 2 of them. And maybe this is a new one. But the double red 7s is really about where you map out what it is, who you want, what kind of person you want, what you want their interests to be. It is sharing a lot of common interests there, though, so that's a good thing. Let's just do a yes and no to finish this off. Yes or no for James? Yes or no for James? Yes or no for James? So the answer to your question is more of a yes than a no here, the next question you're asking. So I don't know if you ask the same thing again, will you be in a relationship? We got the male standing there holding his heart out. We got the happy family card, but we do have a storm warning in the middle where things just not going your way, and we got the all tied up. So we got a yes and a no here. Underneath we got deceit. This is 3 no's in a row here. What was coming out next on the top? I bet you it's another yes. We got a woman holding the coin. That's all about money and that. So you're in something for love and affection. She's in something for friendship and companionship and work. So I don't know what your question was in your mind just then. I got up this morning, James, and I felt okay, but I was supposed to be doing a live session with this lady on her crime channel that she's just started. Talking about these 2 little boys, and I'm kind of glad I didn't end up doing that, because as the hours went on, I was feeling worse and worse. Anyway, I've got to go out the door right now, otherwise I'm not going to make it to this, supposed to be a coffee date with my hubby. He doesn't want anything to eat, and I definitely don't want anything to eat now. I just don't feel well. Anyway, James, that's your reading. Thank you for being here again. I'm going to go and I think I might go and do one of those neti pot things up my nose and try and sort this out, because I just don't feel well. All right, bye guys. I'm out of here. I need to go. Bye-bye.